welcome to my channel, and if you're new to my channel, welcome to you. Going to be reading now for the lovely star sign of Leo. So Leo, I'm just going to grab the movie book of answers and just get a phrase from this to start for you. Excuse the plaster, guys, I hurt my thumb this week. You've just got to see yourself making it, and it's the film An Officer and a Gentleman, and it's the character role of Paula. So you've just got to see yourself making it. This is self-explanatory. You've got to see whatever it is that you are trying to achieve, feel it, see it in order to manifest. I'm just going to grab my Oracle deck and get a card out of there for this week. What else have we got for Leo? Leo. Make it happen. And we have a new phase. So there's a new phase coming in for you, which is a beautiful energy. So let's have a look at what's coming out in the book for you this week. What is the first card we've got coming out for you, Leo? And we have building blocks, okay? So you're building a foundation here. You are making the appropriate changes. You're putting some kind of structure in place, whether that's to do with financial structures around you, okay, trying to save money maybe for long-term plans. It could be building blocks literally for moving houses or rentals, okay, but there's a plan in action here, and 2 and 8 come to a 10. So there's an end of one phase and you are looking towards something different for the future. Some of you could be looking at making some plans in going into study to put some further strings to your bow in order to change direction, okay, maybe work for yourself even. So there's some firm foundations being put down here for some reason or other. We then have the card of the Two of Wands. A lot of thinking going on, Leo. There's also some issues around some of my Leos with their health because she wears a green dress, and so you are thinking maybe if it's not you directly, somebody might have some health issues around them that's got you sort of in a thinking mode, like a bit of a worrying sort of mode at the moment, okay? So that's weighing you down a little bit. So that's not going to resonate for everybody, but I do feel for some of my Leos there is something niggling on the back of your mind to do with somebody around you that's having some tests at the moment, or it's you yourself. I just feel that somebody may be waiting for some news as well. She's just sitting perched on the rooftops there, wishing for an answer on something that is quite important, that you are waiting to hear on. The next card we've got is beauty, and this is about growth. There's also change in this card. I look at the butterflies that are in this artwork, and there's transformation going on around you. I feel like I want to say the world is a beautiful place if we can see the beauty within it. Because obviously at the moment, with everything that's going on, you know, it's so tough for everybody, the whole environment. But it's sort of saying, even with all the trials and tribulations that you may be dealing with at the moment, just to close your eyes and try and find the beauty within each day, to be grateful of, okay? Because we're all struggling and the world is struggling, to say the least. But I just feel the beauty card comes in to remind you to take some time even to connect with nature as well. For some of you could be so busy at the moment, and it's just to say, like, just take a moment to stand and stare and be grateful for the beauty that you can find within your day, okay? Whether that's your children, whether that's your parents, your partners, okay? Just to take that moment every day and try and find the beauty within it. So the animal spirit cards we've got coming through for you is the rabbit. We have the rabbit, which is the alchemical sign of earth. coming out with the alchemical sign of water, and it's the oyster, and my voice is starting to go. Spirit is coming in to take my voice, because this is what they are coming through to say. The oyster is saying you need to voice your opinion. Thank you, Spirit, taking it off me now. They are saying there is something you need to speak up about. I feel like you're the rabbit, okay, feeling quite vulnerable and put in the spotlight, really. And you are thinking to yourself, there's some information you are holding back. Now, whether this is to do with your own health, whether this is to do with a relationship, but there's something you're holding in and it needs to be brought out. I look at the oyster here and the energy that's coming from it. And it's like to say it needs to open up. It needs to, either you need to open up, or somebody around you needs to voice something that's really important. So however that's going to resonate with you, okay guys? We then have the card of the Metal King, and it's discipline, armour and boundaries. This is you wearing an armour to protect yourself at this moment in time. There is something going on that you are keeping private to yourself. There's a mask here. Person's hiding behind the mask and they are protecting either themselves or somebody around, okay? Around your energy fields, who you live with, who you work with, okay? And the boundaries are you putting up boundaries. You like protecting yourself maybe from an ex-partner, or you could be protecting yourself from a family member you don't want to, engage with. So there's some kind of a barrier going on here. You could be protecting yourself from your workplace as well, colleagues who you're not seeing eye to eye with, and you're protecting yourself and sort of protecting your own back. I've been in a situation like that in many times in my workplaces in the past, where you have to sort of make sure you protect yourself, because if not, somebody will have the legs from off under you. It's that kind of a situation as well for some of you, okay? We then have psychic abilities coming in, and this is saying here there's a situation around you maybe this week where you will have a sixth sense about something, okay? Your own natural sixth sense, your own gut feeling will kick in on a situation. Now this could be to do with some communication that you receive, and it's like you have to read between the lines and think, what's this person trying to get at here? Okay, so you have to use your psychic abilities this week regarding a situation that is around you, or what somebody might be saying to you, and you have to read between the lines to sort of get the truth out of what's been sort of said to you. So that is quite deep, really. We then have secret temptation, being led astray. So there's some kind of temptation coming in or offered to you. Some of you, if not you directly, could be tempted in changing a position in your job. Somebody trying to dangle the carrot in front of you to try and lead you astray from your current position, what you might be happy in. And I want to say, be mindful. Something what somebody might promise might not be a reality in the end. So to really scrutinise, and that's probably when your psychic abilities card came in previously. There's also maybe a secret temptation with getting involved with somebody as well, being led astray in that effect, or led astray in kind of a habit of maybe drinking, smoking, drugs, that kind of a scenario. If not you directly, then somebody might be getting themselves entailed, falling off the wagon, okay, again. So however that is going to resonate around you, my lovelies. We then have the beautiful cards of the Mother Awakens, compassion, nurture, guidance, and the Mother Awakens here is there's something around you you're not seeing. That statue has its eyes closed again, a bit like the beauty card. You could be wanting to seek guidance as well this week, but I feel that projection here of the light coming out of the heart chakra the rainbow coming out. This is what the oyster was sort of showing in the animal spirit cards. Something needs to be coming out. Something needs to be voiced. Something needs to be said, okay? You're sort of holding things back from somebody for a reason at the moment, but it's weighing heavy. Okay, I just feel there's some guilt around some of my Leos as well, with some information that they might be holding back or not being honest about with somebody. Your spirit message then from your guides and angels underneath says, ancient and sacred knowledge is waiting within the heart of the earth, yearning to be discovered. Crystals hold the key. Connect energetically with the earth and her crystal realm. Healing, love and abundance result. So there is some healing needed for someone around you if it's not you directly, and it's saying connect with the earth. Okay, I'm a big believer in crystals, and if I just move this book a second, you can see on my table here how many crystals are just on this little small space, and that's nothing to what I own, but I have these around me because they generate so much power. Okay, I'm going to grab the latest one I've just bought, if I can see it. Yes, I can. Bear with me, I do want to show you. Alright, it's not the tower, it's this here, and it's a fluorite palm crystal. Okay, this here is absolutely, so excuse my plaster, guys. Sorry, not the camera. But yeah, that's a new one I've had. Okay. I also had this one, and that's got flashes of purple in it. But each crystal, okay, has its own properties. And this was another one I had recently, another palm stone. Okay. And so if you've not ever studied crystals, guys, crystals choose you. You don't choose the crystals. This was another one I've had recently. Okay, it's just sort of a black obsidian, but it's like a mirror. Okay, and you can actually scry in that. I did that on Libras last week, I think it was. But yeah, so let me just put these back. If you haven't studied crystals, the properties of them are amazing. I buy mine from a lady called Emma here in the UK, Crystal Harmony UK. Her prices are really reasonable. She's on Instagram as well, guys. She does lives and what have you, and I have mentioned about Emma before, but yeah, all my crystals mostly come from Emma. So, as it says, connect energetically with the earth and her crystal realm, okay? And they will help to harness in healing, love and abundance. And all I'm going to say about crystals is watch this space, because I have got something up my sleeve that I will be bringing out hopefully in the not distant future, whatever the phrase may be. But you know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, watch this space. Anyway, we then have indecision coming in. Indecisive. So you're coming to a crossroads, Leo. But don't jump in too quickly of which direction you wish to go. There's an indecision as well about somebody from your past coming in for a small minority of you. That is why the red cloak comes in like Red Riding Hood, because it's like a warning sign to say you've been down this path before. Okay? So there's some indecisions to be made, there's some choices to be made. And I said, I feel like the 8th of March is a key date for some of my Leos. We then have the 8 of Angels coming in. And this is what your spirit, your internal spirit is saying. And it's confusion. So there's a lot of confusion within you that is going to be presented on a situation, okay, where you need clarity. But your guardian angel is wrapping its wings around you to say, I know you're stressing, I know you're worrying, I know you're withholding maybe some information, but just know that we are protecting you and we will guide you and give you clarity of where it is on that crossroads on the previous page you need to be heading. The universe then wants to add in for you. We have fortitude, okay, at the top here. I think that's being blared out by the light, guys. Hang on. That's better. So we've got fortitude coming in with the 5 of water. The fortitude is harnessing all your skills and abilities, harnessing in with nature and the powers around you of nature, connecting with the universe. 5 is about change. So there's a big change coming in for you, Leo. And you are feeling vulnerable because of this shell that is around this person. But something is coming in. She is looking up and waiting for this change, okay, to come in. But I do feel for some of you, this character, and I'm going to say character here in the fortitude card, is somebody coming in from your past. And that's why she's looking as well. Who's coming back in? Somebody is coming to pay a visit. Something is coming to revisit. And I feel there's, a few years past here since you last saw this person. It's very cryptic. So the last card that comes out is in the fairy realms, and it's life energy, and it says the happy fairy of sunshine brings lots of life-giving energy. She reminds you to shine your light and to reveal anything in the shadows that needs to be healed. Okay, so we've got life energy fairy here, trying to bring change, positive change into your life, my lovelies. Okay, and she reminds you to shine your light and to reveal anything in the shadows. As I said, I feel some of my Leos are holding back information. There's something being hidden. There's choices that need to be made. So whatever bits you can sort of take from that message this week, my lovely Leos. Don't forget to check out your moon and rising signs as well, because there could be additional information in there. Any likes, comments, subscribe, guys, just keeps the analytics going for me, and it doesn't cost anything. So until next time, you take care of yourself. Bye then.